The mock draft is always of particular intrigue, even though we are 9 months out from the 2025 NFL draft, 10 months out from the 2025 NFL draft. So this is through the prism of the summer scouting that we've done to this point. So obviously there's going to still be some prospects that we aren't terribly familiar with. Of course, we have an entire college football season to go through, an NFL season to go through, very early in the process. But to most of our mock draft enthusiasts, it's never too early to do a mock draft. So let's get into it. Right at the top, we have the Carolina Panthers. We're not doing any trades in this particular mock draft.
Offensive line, man. The interior, they did some work there. Damian Lewis, Corbett, Robert Hunt. But it's those tackles, man. I know Icky, we liked him coming out, but he hasn't lived up to it yet. Top 10 pick in the draft. And, right now, I think he's probably a better inside player than tackle. So tackle is a big need for these guys. And then on the defensive side of the ball, they can add another pass rusher. Clowney, he's getting a little older. That's another thing. Brian Burns, a trade. That's a big hole right there, man. Brian Burns is one of the premier pass rushers in the league. So getting another guy like that, I think, can start there.
I know a lot of Carolina Panthers fans feel they have soured on Icky quickly. So that left tackle could be a concern, certainly, for Carolina going into the 2025 NFL draft. As you can see, we have the Couch Potato GM draft app. Of course, we always want to encourage you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, support the channel, and then, of course, join our Patreon. We launched our Patreon about a month ago. Take advantage of it. Premium content there on the Patreon. And on top of that, we're actually going to review the mock drafts that our audience completes on our mock draft simulator real time on the second half draft show every Friday night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
In terms of us looking at people's mock drafts, we're going to pull you to the front of the congregation and you're going to have to explain yourself. Okay? Be ready.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I think ideally Carolina is going to trade down, right? They would want to trade down, especially if Bryce Young does what we anticipate he will do in year two. They're going to be looking to recoup some additional draft capital, I would imagine, right? So, but that isn't the case in this particular mock draft, this 2025 NFL mock draft. Let's just get these guys a stud.
I think you just go, I think I'm...
See?
Hey,
I already know I was going to stump him. I already know I was going to stump Drew.
Yeah.
So it's well, if we talking straight stud, not even thinking twice about it, it's between Will Johnson and Travis Hunter, right? But if we want to be responsible, right, and not be so sexy, meat and potatoes, I'm good with Will Campbell. I'm good with Kelvin Banks, bro. Right? And I'll say this: if they're picking number one, if this is true, that means either Bryce Young is a duck, right, or the offensive line was terrible, bro, or maybe a combination of both, right? But I think Young's going to take that next step. But I'm more apt to fix the offensive line, bro, and go Kelvin Banks Jr. here. That's just me.
Okay, all right. What you got, Headley?
Well, that's the offensive tackle one right now for CPGM. Him and Will Campbell, they're battling it out. We'll see which guy takes the number one spot during the season, man. It's like the whole Joe Olu-Fashanu thing again.
Sure.
So, at the pass rushers, man, who's edge one? Right now, Pierce is fighting for that. Abdul Carter is fighting for that. So, we're trying to figure out who edge one is in this class. So, I like going safe, man. Getting Kelvin Banks Jr. from Texas, show up that left side. Maybe we can move Icky inside. Let's run it.
All right. I'm all on board with Kelvin Banks at this juncture, right? It's very early in the process, as I mentioned. That is a responsible thing to do. Ideally, Icky turns a corner and figures it out. Carolina spent a lot of money in terms of the interior of the offensive line at both guard positions. So I don't think there's just a spot waiting on Icky if he doesn't figure it out at left tackle. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think they're just going to kick him in inside and he's still part of that starting five without there being some level of competition, especially considering the amount of guaranteed money they doled out. So, it's not ideal that Icky didn't work out in this particular scenario, but Kelvin Banks makes a lot of sense. So let's go with Kelvin Banks Jr. here. First overall to the Carolina Panthers. That takes us to the New England Patriots, who also have a new signal caller. Do you get the two-way player? Do you go get a McMillan to really round out this young and intriguing receiving core now that they have Jalen Polk and you got Javon Baker? What do you do here in New England?
Yeah, DK said Luther Burden. Listen,
I'm still leaning Luther Burden over McMillan right now. Right now, I'm still going
I
with
like
Burden.
the size. I like the size of what I'm getting from T-Mac, right? That's really what I like. But I'm good with Luther Burden for this team too, man. Get them boys, get Drake May and Jacoby Brissett some weapons, man.
Man, I know you drafted Polk and Baker, but we need another receiver. Burden is the run after catch guy. McMillan is the big body on the outside, smooth route runner. Could get the ball at the highest point. He overburdened. So it kind of, what flavor you like right here, man. And, we could go get the sexy. We could go get Luther Burden the third right here over McMillan.
Pause real quick. I'm going to throw a wrench in there, bro. Because T-Mac can make things happen after the catch too now. And he got the size, bro.
You can.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not leaving that on the table. It's not as explosive and exciting as Burden, but he's giving you that same element, right?
All right. We could chew on that a little bit. Let me address. Let's address D-Kit's comment here, question here. Who's a better mover, Banks or Campbell, in your mind?
Damn, bro, had to put it out there.
Yeah, man. Thought we were just gonna
omit it, pass. Yeah, bro.
Just ignore it. Who's the better mover?
Mm.
I'm gonna say Camel.
Camel. I was leaning Banks. He has the better mover, but I want to go back through my notes, man. As far as I remember, I thought Banks was the better mover. Will Campbell, I thought starting out, he got better as a mover, throughout the last couple of seasons. But to me, it's still Banks, man. What you think, Juice?
Banks is his guy, bro. Come on.
I think Banks is a better player. I think he's a cleaner prospect. I think Campbell might be a better mover. I think he might just be better, you know what I'm saying, laterally, but I just think in terms of the full package, the hands, the anchor, the whole gamut, I'm still rolling with Banks at this juncture. But we shall see. Things change. You mentioned Fashionable and Alt, and obviously going into the 2023 season, we had Fashionable and for much of the process. But when it was all said and done, Alt separated himself. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I do think Campbell is a slightly better mover.
But I got here in my notes on Campbell. Balance might be an issue. I saw him on the ground.
Weight distribution.
Yeah. So if you're talking about not being on the ground, I like Banks over Campbell.
It's so like I said, technically in terms of the foundation, the base, I think Banks is more solid because I think Campbell has a tendency to get his upper body leaning over his toes a little bit at times, which leads to him being on the ground. But just in terms of getting out in space, I think Campbell has a little edge on Banks.
Yeah. I got this in my notes with Kevin Banks, not the most agile tackle, but gets there, has the ability to stay in front of pass rushers when he's squared up. So, yeah, the movement ability goes to Will Campbell after looking at my notes here. So, and I think Banks has a little balance issues too. He stumbles a little bit. He loses his feet at times. So they both have the same kind of issue. But as far as moving ability, yeah, let's go Campbell, man. I kind of changed my mind up a little bit right there. And I think Campbell is the better mover.
Okay. All right. So obviously we're talking weapon receiver for the young quarterback here in New England, with McMillan and Burden here at the top. I'm with Mr. C. Press. You can't rule out Travis Hunter, bro. Can't like are we off him playing offense? Are we just off of that?
No, I'm not. I mean, damn, bro. Why we gotta do this, bro? Why we gotta do this, bro? We can't. It just can't be simple. We need to get him off the board so we can keep it simple, bro.
So you can keep it simple. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. This CPGM Headley's fine work here. You see those Patriots team needs. That's according to CPGM Headley. I don't see receiver anywhere here. Where's the receiver, Headley? I don't see it. What I do see though is I see edge and Abdul Carter, bro.
Yeah.
He's our top edge, bro. What you saying?
Error by me. We got to.
That's a faux pas.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that because definitely the wide receiver. I think more than the edge right now because the defense, the Patriots defense has never been the issue over there. Belichick's no longer there, but you got the disciple over there right now, and I think he's a defensive guy. He's a former linebacker, so.
What about the contracts though? What about the contracts, expiring contracts? Are they flush at edge? I mean, I understand that this team isn't necessarily built on having a dominant pass rusher because Judon's been doing his thing, right? But they haven't necessarily been built on that in recent years. It's a collective, all 11 making it happen on defense, right? But at least based on my recollection heading into the 2024 NFL draft, I thought edge they may need to address it sooner rather than later, but I don't recall off the top of my head. So I just wanted to work through that. I'm fine with receiver. We got to get the needs updated here. So who's it going to be? I like Burden. I can certainly go with Hunter. I rock with McMillan too. There's something about Burden that I like a little bit more about McMillan.
Yeah, he's the Malik Neighbors of this class. That's why you like him, bro.
Well, maybe that's what it is.
He is.
Maybe that's what it is.
They
do get Christian Gonzalez back. That was cornerback one a couple drafts ago for sure. So good point there, D Kid. All right, let me know. We going McMillan, Burden?
Let's go.
I'm gonna go Burden. Let's go Burden. More dynamic player on this Patriots offense, because we always said that they need a guy that can score from anywhere on the football field. So I think that's Burden over McMillan.
Okay, I'm with it. I respect the reasoning there as well. Dana mentioned that Jordan Love got the QB1 money, as did Tua.
Yeah, they
got
both
the
did
bag as well. So teams locking up their quarterbacks, paying through the nose, but they're locking up their quarterbacks, man. They're young signal callers. All right, Denver, very intriguing team. Hey, man, this team might need a quarterback, bro. I know Dana was talking about the Panthers. The Panthers.
Giving up on Bo?
I don't know about Bo Nix, bro. I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence. Bro.
Yeah, I think Bo Nix will play good enough to be like, okay, quarterback is not our need right here. I think Bo Nix is a guy that could win football games. Very experienced, accurate guy. He uses athleticism. He could probably run his Sean Payton offense really well. I'm not expecting lights out, a guy that's going to carry the offense. So I don't think they're going to get rid of him after 1 year, man. He's probably like a 3 to 4 year experiment before we decide on another quarterback.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, with the experience and to Bo Nix's credit, I think he's improved. He certainly has improved. He's a football junkie. I think that spoke to Sean Payton. I do think his upside is limited, though. He's not going to have a decided advantage in terms of supporting casts, and he's going to see some things that he never saw before, like any other young NFLer. So we'll see how it plays out. But assuming we don't go quarterback here, what direction do you go in with Denver?
Well, we always talked about getting that cornerback opposite PS2. Right now, you got Levi Wallace in there, but long-term plans, I don't believe. So you drafted Riley Moss. I think Riley Moss could probably move to safety. So, yeah, getting the corner opposite PS2. And we always talked about these pass rushers. But a lot of these guys are on last year their deals. I think Cooper is, maybe Browning also. But Benito and Jonah Ellis, the young guys there. So, yeah, getting another edge or corner, that's probably where I'll go for Denver. Or, with the wide receiver position, too. If T-Mac, Cortland Sutton, then he just did a 1 year deal. He's there for one more season.
Like an extension, yeah.
Yeah.
I think a 1 year extension.
Getting them T-Mac. I'm not mad at T-Mac here. Or if you want to go a corner receiver, we just said they need a corner and a receiver. Travis Hunter is the best of that.
Hey, man. So, keep him in the state of Colorado. You feel me? That's what I'm thinking. Pull
the trigger, bro.
Pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger with Travis Hunter, bro. Keep him in Colorado.
Hunter.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is the most dynamic player in the class, right? Ball skills off the charts. And I think Denver needs playmakers on either side of the football. They need playmakers. So Travis Hunter is a pick here, keeping him in the state of Colorado. That takes us to the Commanders. We protecting Jaden Daniels. This is Will Campbell pick. This is an easy one, right?
Yeah, I think this is easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, no real debate. No real debate. But what do you think about this Commanders team, though? What do you think about from an expectation perspective?
I think they're a sleeper team, man. I think Jaden Daniels, like I said, when I rewatched the tape after the season, I'm like, okay, this guy is very decisive. He knows where to go with the football. A lot of experience from Arizona State and LSU. So I think he has a chance to be the Rookie of the Year this year. I'm not going to stamp it right now, but I like him for Rookie of the Year. I think he's my favorite right now because the receiving staff that he has, Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, who we liked, and Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey is those dynasty league guys, fantasy guys. I think McCaffrey's a sleeper out here. So I like his receivers. It's just protecting him right now. So I think that's what we got to go, man. We got to go with Campbell.
There's your answer. There's your answer, D Kid. Drew pantomimed it, but there's your answer. What you got, Drew?
What was it? Oh, so my brother texted me. He was talking, Bucks training camp, whatnot, and he made mention. He said,
"Wait. How do we get to the Bucks?"
No, it's related. That's how it started. This is how it started.
Sure?
Just let me land the plane, bro. Let me
all right, cool.
Promise
let me not step on your shot. I'm stepping on your shot.
Appreciate you. Thank you. So after we finished talking about the Bucks, okay, we jumped over to the Cowboys, and he was like, "Yeah, them boys gonna tank, man. Them boys not gonna have a good season. They're already having trouble in terms of, who the three guys they gotta pay. Dak, Micah, and CD, right? And Jerry talking about they ain't got no money, this, that, and the other. And I was thinking, well, the team that could take their place, at least be competitive and give that entire division some problems is Washington, bro. So I don't think they're gonna be picking this high unless something just happens.
The bottom falls out.
Right? Bunch of, what I'm saying? But I don't think that's gonna be the scenario. So Will Campbell, let's run it, man.
All right, that takes us to the Titans, and I guess we could once again engage in that quarterback discussion. So we talked about this, right? Whether or not Tennessee should give the reins to your boy Drew in 2024. You say give him another year. Give him another year. They're picking top 5 here. So is it time to move on?
Yeah, probably. I mean, we on our side we wasn't necessarily that high on them.
Will Levis, by the way.
Yeah, Will Levis. We're talking about. My question now is this one of the spots that Shedeur said he gonna play? Because I don't think so, bro. That's another thing. That's another wrench in the plan. Yeah, I would draft him here if I knew he was gonna come and play. Right. So are we gonna play it as if he ain't got no choice? Show up.
Nah. Mr. Seabrasky is saying Pierce. He's suggesting Pierce if you pivot to the edge. It's another big money position, not the definitive position in the NFL, but certainly significant one. And then you got Abdul Carter too. We're actually higher on Carter than Pierce.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is the quarterback spot here for the Tennessee Titans. We'll see how Will Levis does this season. You added Calvin Ridley to go with Hopkins. Brought in a Boyd also, so he got pretty good receivers. Offensive line, they've been getting that right over the last couple of seasons. Also, you drafted Latham and Skoronski the year before that. So I don't think you're going to have much excuses this year. He's going to have to perform. And if he doesn't in the top 5, then it has to be a quarterback. And like Drew said, I don't think Shedeur is going to come here or want to play in Tennessee. This is not one of his teams on his wish list. So I would just go Carson Beck here. He's probably the QB2 right now. I know Cam Ward is coming. So that's a guy that we have to watch also come up for that QB2 spot. But right now, to me, it's Shedeur and then Carson Beck. So I'll probably go Carson Beck here to Tennessee.
All right. Do you have any grievances?
No, I'm comfortable with that. If we're trying to fix this team and I think quarterback is going to be the biggest part of that. I'd love to go edge, but they need a quarterback, bro.
Yeah, I think Hadley made a great point. Considering what they've done, the resources that they've poured into this offense, both through the draft and free agency, the guaranteed dollars were flying, right? The NFL is making money hand over fist. So salary cap went up and they got aggressive. Will Levis is going to have to truly demonstrate some significant progress. That one game against Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna carry you. That isn't gonna carry you, right? And of course, coaches and GMs are always thinking about how do I extend my term with a particular organization. So Carson Beck is the pick, and we've talked about Carson Beck quite a bit throughout the summer here. He's tentatively 2, 3. He's just kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm going back and forth. I really love the upside of Cameron Ward. I'd like to see him behind a quality offensive line. Helly, you've mentioned Georgia might have the best offensive line this season. So Carson Beck gets another opportunity to build on an impressive 2023 campaign. D-Kit's New York Giants. So D-Kid is like, yo, Shador got to play for the Apple, right?
Yeah,
Daniel
New
Jones
York,
is
yeah.
out of there. Hey, you see Daniel Jones hitting that neighbors though? You see him?
How to go with the
What you think,
neighbors?
D-Kid? What you think? What you think about the Danny Dimes in training camp hitting neighbors deep? I think it's Shador at the end of the day. I don't know exactly which teams are on Shador's list, but I would imagine that he would be fine playing in the Apple. So, any debate here?
I know.
No,
Shador
I'm
for
good
me
with it.
also.
I see the talent with Shador, but the character and the execution isn't there for me for top of the first.
Oof.
When you say when they say character, I guess you're just talking about just all the social media stuff because he hasn't gotten in trouble. Did he get in trouble? Oh yeah, no, that was
No.
Shiloh. That was Shiloh that something
That
happened
was
with him, right?
Shiloh. I
Off
think
the
that was
field.
Shiloh. I think that was Shiloh.
Yeah, that was with
so-
the janitor or whatever it was. Not the janitor. Was it janitor? It was the janitor. It was he pushed him or
Nah. You got to stand on it, Dana. You got to stand on it. Stand on it. I mean, not unlike with Caleb Williams, that's going to turn some organizations off. I don't think it's going to be enough to turn organizations off so that he doesn't go in the top of the first. I don't think it's going to be enough, but I can understand. I can understand some organizations are going to be like, nah, we don't want prime that bombastic nature kind of hovering over the organization. You understand what I'm saying? So I certainly understand where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, as you mentioned, the talent, and really for me, it's the talent as well as the mentality. The term I call him the Terminator, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that perhaps there may have been some of his own contribution to falling behind and having to play that catch up game, but we all know, you could see it clear as day during summer scouting and throughout the season last year. They couldn't protect him, right? You know what I'm saying? I believe they changed play callers. Like there was a lot of moving parts. And I think if they could do, take an incremental step in terms of protecting Shador's going to light it up. He's going to light it up. So Shador to the Giants. The Giants get their QB of the future. That takes us to the Raiders, who also need a quarterback, by the way. The Giants and the Raiders, those are two of the teams that come to mind immediately about trying to move up to acquire the quarterback that they covet. With Beck and Sanders off the board, do you roll the dice with Ward in the top 10, top 7 in this instance? Or do you pivot? Do you pivot to a different position?
I mean, that's assuming that we think Cameron Ward is that guy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be comfortable taking him. My assumption for Cameron Ward is he's going to be one of the top 3 quarterbacks, right? And it's going to be. I even think he could push for number 2. You know what I mean? Like, I think he could overtake Carson Beck because he's got a little bit more juice to his game. He's got a couple things he's got to refine and tighten up, but for the most part, I think it's his to lose, to be honest with you.
But D-Kid starting to lean. He's starting to lean towards Ward, bro. I'm telling you.
Ward. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Ward gonna put up numbers this year, bro. I mean, he's put up numbers before, but I think he's got a chance to have a special season, bro. Because, like I said, I think it comes down to he's playing behind the best offensive line he's ever played with, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The issues that we have with Ward in terms of working through things quickly enough, getting the ball out timely instead of trying to always necessarily get a big play, whatever the case may be. He's going to be allotted time, bro, and he has the tools. We're already aware of that.
Yeah, it's
So
the internal clock.
Y'all can have told it too.
It's the internal clock, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Damian Martinez told it with him. Yes, Cam Ward's internal clock. Not trying to make every play a fire drill. So once he reins that in a little bit and just uses his natural ability, takes what the defense gives him, I could see him definitely moving up in the top 10, being the 3rd quarterback off the board. And like Drew said, maybe even QB2. I wouldn't go that far because teams are going to love Carson Beck once, the draft cycle starts and things. So I think he'll be secure as a top 2 quarterback. But Ward's definitely could move up big time. And then I'm looking at this Raiders roster, and to me, they're like in a similar situation like the Giants was this year, where quarterback and wide receiver is going to be big needs. Because I don't think Devontae Adams is going to be here much longer. I think he's a trade candidate. They're talking about the New York Jets. So
hold on.
Yeah.
You watch the next Netflix documentary, bro? I didn't watch it, but I
watched
receiver.
Receiver.
Yeah, he was talking crazy.
Yeah,
was he upset, bro?
He was mad. That's when your boy was in there, Garoppolo. He Garoppolo. Yeah, he was mad at that, but he likes Aiden O'Connell, AOC a little bit. But to me, he's gonna want to leave, man. This is pretty much towards the end of his career. He's going over the hill right now, and he's gonna want to win, man. And his boy Aaron Rodgers, they need a receiver over there, so I think that happened this season, but So they're going to be a team where it's like, okay, do we go grab a quarterback here, the top two guys off the board, just like the situation or do we go get Malik Neighbors? And Malik Neighbors will be T-Mac in this instance for the Raiders at number 7. So that's going to be kind of the dilemma. Do we get the quarterback, the third quarterback, or do we get one of the top receivers in this class?
Oh, my bad. I was in the comments, bro. Can't be in the comments.
I can't even see Juice, bro. The comments over.
Hey man,
can we see?
There's some strong opinions. There's some strong opinions out here, bro.
Because you transferred
the QB 1 or 2 by the middle of college season. I'm a big Cam Ward guy, bro. I'm
trying to tell you.
I don't think Carson Beck would have to face plant. I think scouts love Carson Beck. I think scouts love him. I just don't think people understand how much better it's going to be around Cameron Ward. Like, obviously, I'm a Canes fan, right? So there's a clear bias from the perspective of
big bias,
right? Big bias, right? But just talking football, just talking about protection, because that's the name of the game. It's a quarterback offensive line game now at the NFL level. You're going to get a chance to see one of the most toolsy quarterbacks in college football, right? Play behind the best offensive line in the ACC, one of the better offensive lines in the country. That's what we're going to see this season, right? Assuming everybody takes the steps that they're supposed to, guys stay healthy, that's what you're going to see. So he's got a chance to really, as Headley mentioned, bolster his star, because I don't think it's a consensus he's a top 3 guy at this point. But I think when it's all said and done, he will be top 3. I really do believe that. I'm high on him as well. The comments regarding Shedeur, I listen. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but I wonder, because it depends on what the source is. I'm speculating, obviously, right? I know Shedeur was a big part of the effort to recruit kids in the transfer portal. Does that mean he had a final say or stamp, or he was a first check? I'm not sure, but I do know that he was part of, and you would expect that from your leader, right? You would expect that from your star quarterback to say, hey, listen, we can make a run at this thing. We can make some noise. We can win some games. Come join us over here. I don't have a problem with that. Now, as far as, him having, the approval, or in perhaps in some instances a final say, that's a different matter altogether. But then again, you establish yourself at the next level, you're going to have a say-so. You're going to have a say-so. You know what I'm saying? So it's all very interesting. All right. So what's the decision here for the Raiders? You want to go with T-Mac, or do we roll the dice with Cam Ward?
I'm going Cam Ward, bro.
Yeah, the quarterback is the prime position. So I'll go Cam Ward also.
All right, Cameron Ward is the pick, top 7. I love it.
But before we get to,
I love it.
Before we get to Dana's Arizona Cardinals, real quick. So you also have to think about, so if Shedeur was to end up with the Giants or with the Raiders, do you like the coaching that he would be getting from both of those teams, right?
Definitely New York.
I do.
Right?
I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you have assuming he keeps his job, you have Antonio Pierce, a former player, you know what I'm saying? So he can actually reach him. So I think it may depend on where who the coaches are.
I think that's important. Culture. I think all of that is very important. I think all that we talk about the Trinity, right? GM, coach, quarterback, right? That has to be aligned. That absolutely has to be aligned. But just in terms of preparation and getting a quarterback, prepared, certainly Dable is capable of that. And I think just Pierce, his leadership and of course his experience playing, the players, they show up for him. They go to battle for Antonio Pierce. So yeah, I think in both instances, Shador could certainly be successful. All right, Dana, we're up here with Arizona. Do we go get another? Bro. Do we go get another receiver? McMillan and Harrison? No.
I mean that's I love it. I'm being responsible though.
Who are you saying, Drew? Who you wanted?
I said Will Johnson.
Will Johnson.
Oh yeah, I was looking at corner also. Yeah, Will Johnson. He'd be the next corner off the board.
Or he would in this instance, but Helly, what about your guy, man? You're not gonna make a case for your guy?
Venmo?
Yeah. You stamped him. You stamped him, bro.
That is my guy, bro. It depends on what Arizona's want to do. Are they running more zone principles or man principles? Because I think Will Johnson is probably the best zone corner in the class, and Benjamin Morrison is the best man corner in the class. And then you got Travis Hunter. He's the best of both. He's great in zone, man. He plays receiver, corner. So that's probably why he went before Will Johnson. So it depends on the scheme you want to run. Arizona, they're more zone influence. So I think Will Johnson probably be the pick there.
Okay. All right.
Dennis said edge.
You both seem to be on the Will Johnson train. What you think about an Abdul Carter and a Ojulari?
They need a pass rusher too. Yeah.
I'm good with that too.
On our overall board, we do have Will Johnson as the 4th ranked player. So I think that might be what pushes it over the edge in this particular instance. I think Arizona needs to position themselves in order to say, okay, we're going to either address the edge position via the draft. We like the depth at that position, the top end talent, or the cornerback position. They're going to have to do that work in free agency in order to be able to make that determination. Give yourself that option. You understand what I'm saying? So in this instance, we're going to go with Will Johnson. He's a good fit. I think he's a good fit. As Dana is, describing what the defense is going to look like, I think he's going to be a good fit. We got the Vikings on the clock, man.
Now this might be the Benmo pick right here, bro. Benjamin Morrison, Flores. They sent a lot of pressure at the quarterback. That's it. The corners got to play man to man. On the island by themselves. The unfortunate news of
Kyrie Jackson,
and another corner got hurt for the season for them just recently, right? I believe another corner got hurt.
Who was that? I didn't see that. Who was that?
Let me look.
Look it up, man. I believe so. One of their young guys. Oh, Mekhi Blackman.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He just went down also. So I like Benjamin Morrison here to Minnesota in this Brian Flores defense.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
All right, let's do it.
It's perfect fit.
I was going to say Deion Walker. That's kind of what I have in mind because they don't have a ton of depth along the defensive line, but I certainly understand the fit here. I definitely understand the fit here. Let's do it. All right, New Orleans. This is a weird team to me. This team is in transition. Of course, they have Cameron Jordan obviously aging, maybe not quite the productivity that they're looking for in some of their edges. Your boy from Ohio State, he's over there now.
Chase Young.
Yeah, he looking like an interior D lineman to me.
Why? They lost your boy for the year. I don't know what the boys did. Put your boy on the pup list, and I don't Ryan Ramczyk.
Oh yeah,
was
that
a roster
medical? Like did they lay down or
he dealing with some medical stuff? Remember
he is.
They need a tackle, man. I think Penning might be a better interior player. Even Fuaga is a really good interior player. They don't really have any true tackles like that, but to me, it'd be hard to pass up a pass rusher right here. The top 2 tackles off the board. So the next tackle or the number 1 pass rusher, right? Dual Carter still on the board, so that's who I like here for New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm not going to force Emory Jones' situation here. Now, Emory Jones might force his way further up the draft board when it's all said and done. Opposite there, Will Campbell at LSU. But I'm with you. Abdul Carter is the pick, in my opinion. Let's do it. All right, Mr. C. Prasser, we're on the clock here. Seattle. No Cam Ward. Top 3 corners off the board.
Top 2 tackles off the board.
You had top 2 tackles off the board. You got him with the top need as an offensive tackle. So that would suggest that Lucas is maybe out at this point.
He started off hot, but recently know he was dealing with some injuries
right now.
also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dealing with some injuries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dealing with some injuries.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, McMillan is sliding, bro. He's sliding. But bro,
T-Mac.
there's some defenders here. Woo. These three, especially these two for me.
Walker, Starks.
I'm probably sleeping on Mason Graham, but you know how I feel about Starks.
You're not sleeping on Graham, bro. It's just Walker.
For Seattle, it'd be more Walker, but he did bring in Leonard Williams. But you know, Jaron Reed is a player I've liked in the past, but he's getting a little older.
So we don't know how long Tyler Lockett is going to play for.
Oh, they got Byron Murphy too.
Mm-hmm. They do.
Yeah, they did draft Byron Murphy. So
the D line's pretty good.
They're in pretty decent shape there. I know there's been discussions around DK Metcalf, you know, his temperament and whether or not they would want to move on because of costs and so on and so forth. So I might keep McMillan out west, bro.
T-Mac?
Yeah, I might keep him out west.
I ain't mad at it, bro. I'm good with it. Tyler Lockett replacement.
Yeah, Tyler's last year.
Yeah, he could. It could be him and JSN when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In a year or two, it could be those two running the show. So,
they also need that.
I'm good with it.
They also need that edge. We'll see what Boye Mafe could bring them this season. You got Darryl Taylor, Derek Hall, Nwosu. They got some good young talent, but they don't really have a guy like that.
Yeah, but is there a guy? I guess the thought process is: do you think James Pierce is that guy?
That get off, that bend, get into the quarterback as a pass rusher. We talking about strictly pass rushing. He's that guy. Just in the run game, that's where he's going to struggle.
I disagree, but
disagree.
We'll see.
What you mean? Whoa.
No. I get it. I get
Yeah.
the traits. I get the traits. But I've seen him completely like shut out, bro. Run defense, pass rush, like nothing. He got to put it together this year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't consider him just like a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come in and be a difference maker, you know, out the gate as a pass rusher. You know what I mean? And like I said, I don't like what he represents in the run game. I am lower on Pierce than the consensus here.
Yeah, I'm good with T-Mac.
All right, let's go.
All right. Indy is on the clock. Looks like they missed out on the top three corners. You still got Jabbar Muhammad out there. You know that's Drew's guy. Stamp.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Hold on. DK with that comment with Isaiah Bond. You say like Isaiah Bond
More than
like,
as much as.
How much Isaiah Bond have you seen, bro?
I know it's gonna be a fight, bro.
Yeah, and let me say this because I know we was talking about him yesterday as we was in our pre-production meeting, whatever you want to call it. I haven't seen enough, but I think he has the potential to push way up the board and challenge some of the top 3, top 4 wide receivers for sure. It's just I ain't seen Bond is dynamic. I agree. What can he do?
Yeah.
I mean, listen. Okay, there's not enough, bro. Like I'm hungry, bro, and I go into the kitchen, right? And there's not enough for me, bro. Everybody has eaten, and there's not enough, bro. I gotta go to bed half hungry, bro. That's what Isaiah Bond is to me, bro. I'm half hungry. I just it ain't enough, bro. T-Mac, pause. He's a full meal, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying pause. No diddy.
I think Bond is definitely going to help himself this year.
I'll say this about Isaiah Bond. When I watch him, I think Jalen Waddle, right? Mm-hmm. And the dynamic force he is. But Waddle is a guy also that week to week, we're not sure if he's going to be playing. He's always going to be on the injury report, questionable, probable. But that's why we got to go T-Mac. You know, T-Mac, they got the comp to Mike Evans. You see it. He's big. He's physical. I don't think he's soft. I think he catches the ball. He can run after the catch also. Big body. He's a good route runner. So, yeah, I'm T-Mac over Bond too, man.
I think he's talented enough, given the fact that I think he'll be in a better offense this season. Although, I have my reservations about Quinn Ewers. Maybe Arch gets the nod at some point. I don't know. But I think Bond is going to bolster his draft stock. I think when it's all said and done, he's going to be a top 20 pick when it's all said and done. So we'll see how it plays out. Let's move on to the Indianapolis Colts as Drew works on his technical difficulties. What you thinking, Headley? Of course, they've been starving for a cornerback for quite some time. They too can use an edge. We have safety as a pretty high need. We're thinking at least one safety in the first round this year, and that would be Malachi Stark, safety one. I can't stamp him.
Yeah,
I can't stamp him, but
yeah, well,
you think this is a spot? You think this is a spot for him?
Yeah. I know.
But would you go with Jabbar? Or would you go with Jabbar?
They do run a lot of zone principles. I think Jabbar could do zone or man, but I really love him in zone. Malachi Starks, but I got Starks high on my board. I think Starks is a difference maker. Up high, he come down and cover. He's all over the field. He can tackle. So he's just a complete package. He's high on my board. Then a Jabbar Muhammad. So that's why I got to lean Starks. Or your boy's still on the board too, Deion Walker.
Yeah,
I know edge is a need, but you just drafted Latu. And added Deion Walker to learn under DeForest Buckner. So to me, it's probably either one of those two guys. Malachi or Deion Walker here.
Oh man, Walker and Buckner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, that is crazy, bro. All right. We don't have Drew to kind of break a tie there. Let's go with Starks, man. I'm gonna show the safety love, bro. I'm gonna show the safety love. Malachi Starks to Indianapolis. And Drew back in time.
There you go.
Back in time for his Bucks pick.
Bro, how about the Colts? Who you would have went with, man? We was thinking Starks, Deion Walker, or Jabbar Muhammad for the Colts.
Walker.
You might have been Walker, right? Yeah.
Probably Walker.
Yeah. That's kind of disgusting up front on the second half draft show. The Bucks, Drew. What are you doing?
Y'all keep talking about corner, bro. But y'all don't want to hear me.
That's your guy.
That is my guy. I just want to let y'all know that
you gonna go get James Pierce, bro? You gonna go get James Pierce?
No, bro. Not getting no damn James Pierce. I would love to get Deion Walker, but we don't necessarily need him.
Hey man, don't get too fixated on needs.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to linebacker. I just want to see what's there. I don't think anybody's that high.
What you mean? Everybody's there. We haven't drafted a linebacker, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Harold Perkins. And Harold come and rush the passer.
Yeah, let's do.
What is this year 13 for Levante?
Yeah.
Damn. It's a good one.
Yeah, Harold, bro. Let's get Harold.
You want Perkins? You want to go Perkins?
Well, let's go Perkins.
I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. He's a difference maker at the second level. All right, Pittsburgh up next, 14th overall pick.
Well, I like what they did with the offensive line.
Yeah, me too.
Last couple of seasons, that's a position of strength for them. Jalen Ward is RB1. Yeah, RB1 over there. You got your quarterback in the wings coming up with Justin Fields. The wide receiver position, man. You lost Deontay Johnson. You heard George Pickens got in a fight with one of the coaching staff, I believe, because he wasn't giving it his all, and that's kind of been his MO since joining the league. Even in college, that was his MO. Just the effort, head ain't wrapped all too tight. So wide receiver is a big position of need to me for the Steelers.
But the Steelers gonna get their receiver
third round, right?
Third round.
Yeah.
You know
what
I'm saying?
Corner too. They need a corner, right? Opposite Joey Porter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Jabbar,
is Deion Walker still on the board?
Yeah, he is.
Bro, we might. I don't even know if it's a conversation.
Just do it.
If he's
still
do it,
right?
It don't matter.
Just do it, bro. Yeah. Cam Hayward can't play forever, bro. I know Keanu Benton is a beast, but just do it, right?
Just do it, like Nike, bro.
Like Nike, bro. Just do it. All right, Deion Walker is the pick. Takes us to the Bolts. Drew's Bolts. I know that's your AFC team right there, Drew.
That's a lie, bro. That's a lie. Then I don't see Jack Sawyer ever getting in round one. I don't think he has the athleticism to do it.
Yeah, and we're trying to see if JT Tuamala gets into the
It's gonna
first
be in the
round.
first
Also.
round. Yeah.
So that's 2 edges for Ohio State that we're trying to see what they could develop into. We're trying to see more consistency from JT, more production from Sawyer. So I don't know. They're borderline fringe round one guys.
That's blasphemy, bro.
What D Kid says here makes a ton of sense, right? Harbaugh.
Yeah, that's this guy.
Unless we're going with Isaiah Bond. You know what I'm saying? Get you another receiver.
I missed. Did DK come back with the Isaiah Bond talk? Did y'all hear what I was saying?
Yeah, man. DK said you ran away, bro.
Oh, I couldn't take the heat.
You couldn't take
ran
the
away
heat,
from
bro.
the smoke, bro.
What we talking about?
Let's go with Mason Graham right here, man. As they rebuild this defense here with the Chargers. We'll get Mason Graham.
The Chargers.
That takes us to Jacksonville. You know who's catching a lot of flack, bro? Is your boy Trevor Lawrence, bro. Catching a lot of flack, bro.
Why catching flack, bro?
Bro, I guess there was a contingency that was like, if Calvin Ridley would just catch the ball, they'd be straight, right? So people have been putting up video of Lawrence just inaccurate, missing guys, turning the football over, and the caption is always, "If only Calvin Ridley would catch the football, bro." So I think the point is that there's enough culpability to go around here in Jacksonville. Right. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Calvin Ridley has moved on to Tennessee. Brian Thomas now in. Trevor Lawrence is going to have to raise his level of play. There's no question about it. This is a team that needs a cornerback, right? They went the receiver route here in 2024. I think they come back with the Jabbar Muhammad right here. I think he's the next best thing at the corner position. So I think Muhammad.
They just paid Campbell. They just paid him big money, the corner over there in Jacksonville. Yeah. So yeah, I like Muhammad with him.
All right, that takes us to the Browns, Cleveland. Oh, and speaking of Jack Sawyer and JT, Helly, you're under the impression Tyleek's gonna go off the board before both of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyleek's my guy over there. Yep.
All right. So you heard it here first, folks. What are we doing here in Cleveland?
So
I'm leaning Emory Jones here.
Did the tackle?
Yeah. The kid said he likes Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, Mark Cooper. He just did something with his contract. Judy, we'll see what Judy we get. So
who are the tackles here?
Jedrick Willis and Jack
can't stay healthy.
Both of them can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Both of them can't stay healthy. But they got also your boy, right?
They won.
They got Daewon Jones.
Daewon.
Yeah, him in the wing.
Who got hurt.
Might be that training room, bro. Something going on, bro.
I mean, to me, Daewon is house money. I think Daewon is house money considering where they drafted him. It's like that, if it works out, phenomenal, right? We think it will work out, great. If it doesn't, you're not really losing a whole lot. This is like a fourth round pick. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not as if they invested a first round selection in him. I'm wondering whether or not it makes sense to just go get Emory Jones, sure things up. Because at least one of the two starting tackles won't be back next year.
Probably Conklin.
One of the two.
And then I'm just playing devil's advocate.
I like the idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why wouldn't we just go edge?
We certainly can do that. We just saw what happened in Cleveland last year. Offensive line just completely fell apart.
Yeah, and then boys. Yeah.
I'm needing more offense for Cleveland. If it's not tackle, maybe a wide receiver.
Going receiver?
Yeah.
Let's go tackle.
I might go edge before receiver, but I certainly understand your point. So we lean in tackle. Emory Jones is the pick at this point.
Let's do it.
Emory Jones takes us to the Rams.
Your playoff comment sealed the deal for me.
There you go.
The Rammies, bro. Boys had some good drafts, bro.
Yeah, they've been doing well.
They're doing very well.
I might need a tackle. But I heard that Larry Jackson's the guy, though. Remember we seen that comment?
Mm-hmm.
Jackson is the guy. So we got to stop sleeping on him. I like the interior of the offensive line. Hammerstein's been a mainstay over there. They could go grab a tight end.
Okay. Colston?
A Loveland, maybe.
Go a Loveland. Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. I heard your boy Kendrick. Your boy Kendrick is out for the season. What about a Azariah Thomas, Darryl Porter type?
That's not bad either.
No, not bad at all. Big fan of Azariah Thomas and Porter.
They got Kobe, Josh Watts, Cam Lampkin. Yeah, I think corner might be the Jay Tomlinson, Cameron McCutcheon. Let's go corner.
All right. Who you like among these top 3 to the Rams?
The corner position.
We keep that Florida State thing going.
Yeah, you got Fisk.
Keep it going, right?
Yeah, it's a pipeline, bro.
Fisk.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Let's go with Thomas here to the Rams.
But he's a talented player, man. Everyone's gonna know about him.
You got bullied, bro. Sometimes you get bullied, bro.
You get bullied sometimes. Bully ball. All right, Jets on the clock. Do we get the heir apparent? Or do we go in a different direction? I don't know what's happening with Will McDonald. That doesn't seem to be developing as I think they intended. Hassan Reddick. No. I agree with you. But why would you then go and make that trade for Hassan Reddick, knowing that Hassan Reddick wants a new deal? Now he's holding out. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So it's starting to compound here.
Gotcha.
So you're saying you want to go edge, or you're saying we should not go edge because of what they're doing?
I'm just laying it out. I'm just laying it out that this is because the Jets seem to draft the edge every season. It seemingly feels that way. I can understand why they would go back to the well here.
I don't like it.
Bizarre behavior. You don't like Pierce here, you said?
No, I don't want to go to. I don't want to go edge.
Okay, you want to go offense, a quarterback, receiver?
Because I think the Reddick thing will get worked out, bro. They're gonna pay him, bro. I don't think that'll get figured out. Yeah, that'll get figured out.
Who's the Isaiah Bond's the option here? I'm a big Tess Johnson guy.
You want to break the tie juice? I gotta take a break. No, I'm good with Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, I'm good with Bond here too. I like Bond here too. Wilson and Bond. That's trouble. All right, we got to get a quarterback. I mean, this is a 1-round mock draft, but they got to get a quarterback. They got to get somebody in there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if you had to go with somebody, who would you?
Oh no.
Okay. All right, just making sure.
Unless Jalen Monroe takes a fairly significant step, and I'm pulling for him. For him, but I wouldn't do that here.
We're gonna talk about it soon because that quarterback from USC.
It's the real deal.
That's the one.
He looked good.
That's
man.
the one.
I don't know if he's coming out this year.
What's his name?
Miller Moss from USC. It's one game of tape, bro. One game of tape. But that's an excellent game, bro.
Who did he play?
Louisville. Pretty good defense.
Miller Moss. My man got 2 last names.
2 last names, bro. This man was surgical.
That's all. I mean, he's certified. What Drew said, 2 last names. He good, bro. Hey,
you in there,
can't
bro?
even question him, bro.
Bro, I think this guy. We're gonna talk about it when we talk about USC, but I think this is the guy that's gonna have the biggest jump up the board after this season. Like I said, I'm not sure if he's gonna come out because he has more eligibility, but if he comes out, man, I think he could be one of those. Remember, like how I talked about JJ McCarthy and where he ended up in the class, top 10 pick. I think Miller Moss might be on that trajectory also. And if he stays in school another year after this, I think he's a front runner for Heisman with Lincoln Riley.
All right, Chicago on the clock. I do think this is a James Pierce pick. Just saying.
Yeah. I don't
all in favor? All in favor?
Yeah. Pull the trigger.
Yeah, opposite Montez Sweat.
There you go. Yep.
All right, man. What Dirty Birds doing?
What you saying, Hedley?
I would have loved James Pierce.
James Pierce.
He could get me a pass rusher.
It's sabotage, bro. You already know. You know, Juice be doing that sabotage, bro. Sneaky sabotage. Ooh, the Falcons coming up. Let me just take that guy, bro.
Is Princely better than Michael? Remember we spoke about that yesterday?
Yeah.
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 So potential wise, Mikel has the higher ceiling, but right now,
I think after this
day one come in and
I think after this season, I think this will change. They swap.
Yeah, I think corner is going to be a big need for Atlanta also. Right now, Mike Hughes is a cornerback too. But you know, it's either Porter. I'd rather take Mikel over Darryl Porter at this point. So yeah, let's go Mikel.
Mikel. There
hey, man,
it
hate
is.
on the Gators, boy. Yeah, you just can't.
Hey man, he ain't a Gator no more. You got bro. Relax your spirit, bro.
Nah, bro, because he gonna bring it up. He gonna bring it up, bro. So I want you to keep that same energy for ETN, all right? Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, bro.
Oh man. Okay, Finn's on the clock here.
Boy got his deal done. So do you think them was at the same agent? Because it was like, you know, a couple hours between time and was.
And you know they got picked on the same day in the draft also. They went first round, same draft, got paid on the same day. So they linked up, man, with Tua and Jordan Love.
Bro, kindred spirits, bro. Something, isn't it? Dolphins. What do the Dolphins need, bro? What do the needs say? Dolphins.
Interior defensive line, corner, interior offensive line, trenches. This is a team that you know, Shaq Barrett retired. Although I'm hearing good things about Jalen Phillips and his recovery, but you know, he has a lengthy injury history there at Miami.
Can't count on that guy.
Yeah, you got to have a bit of a contingency plan. But
I got Chop Robinson though.
I like.
They do have Chop. Tyleek. Have you watched Ashton yet, Headley? You watched him?
Not in its entirety. Just watching Louisville defense, seeing him flashing.
Yeah.
But I need to watch him and scout him.
Yeah, key in on him. But I'm okay with Tyleek right here. Am I right? What about you, Drew?
No, we could lock it up. Let's lock it up.
You're probably right on this one, DK. Ratledge might be a tad bit low here. That takes us to Green Bay. They are in the market for a corner. We got tackle. We have interior D line, edge, back to corner. So corner seems to be a significant need here, according to one CPGM Headley. Jake on the X, DK. Not like the pill, but on the social media thing. All right?
That's the pill, bro.
I was trying to see where he's going with it, bro.
Yeah, I thought you was going a completely different direction, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Bruh, come on.
Damn, bro.
Dana's thinking receiver for Green Bay.
Why we always want Green Bay to get a receiver?
They got a lot. Yeah. That's
everyone's been saying that, bro. Jake's been saying it. Dana's been saying it. I've seen Twitter been saying it. But Jaden Reed's a stud, bro. And Dante, your boy Wicks, Dontavian Wicks.
Yeah.
Hearing good things about him. And then you got Dobbs still and Christian Watson. Yeah. So and then you got the two tight ends. I think Jordan Love's good. You know, but
I think he's.
But we did say the same thing about Houston. And they went and got Stephon Diggs.
And they traded for Diggs.
So, can never have too many, I guess.
I lost some.
What did they do at corner?
So they got McKinney safety. They didn't do anything, bro.
They didn't do anything. They still got Stokes, Alexander, and Nixon. There's top three corners.
Oh no! They did, bro. They got Kalen King now. Come on now.
Oh, that's what that is. I saw the King, bro. I'm like, okay, Kalen King. All right,
Kalen King. All right. My vote is for Darryl Porter Jr. Josh Simmons potentially.
I didn't know he was still on the board.
Yeah, or you know, if you just want to focus on value, Princely. I'm not mad at Ashton Gelati either.
What's the D line look like? Let me just take a peek.
Kenny Clark, Devontae Wyatt, Carl Brooks. I love their interior. You got Gary Van Ness, Preston Smith.
Because they're transitioning into a 4-3, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
and Gelati is a 4-3. Although some of his best reps come when he reduces down to the interior, but he's a 4-3 edge as well.
I'm with your boy from Louisville.
Right.
I don't know that Van Ness is gonna. I don't know how it's gonna work out for him.
Bro, we give it up on him after 1 year too, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm a little nervous for him. I'm a little nervous for him, bro.
So you rattled off some good names there. I know you can always use more bodies. There's expiring contracts, but Corleone is a guy that we have to do more work on. I believe we have him in the 40s right now, right here under Walter Nolan here, D-Kid. But like I said, there's a significant need here at corner. And after Daryl Porter Jr., I know you guys like Maxwell Harrison quite a bit.
There's a drop off.
There's a drop off. So I'm leaning towards Porter Jr.
So you wanna take him off right now?
I just think they're in better position at the interior defensive line. They could use him, sure, because he can also play the edge. But I think they're just in a better position currently up front.
Okay, I'm good with Porter.
All right,
you convinced me.
Let's go with Porter Jr. to Green Bay, Houston.
That's the team ready to go, bro.
Yeah, we got to update these needs, Ellie.
Yeah, no, it's been a while, bro.
No, it has. It has been a while.
This might be best player available, bro. Just best player available for these boys, I think.
Princely?
Yeah. What about a tight end?
Let me see. They tight end.
Didn't they give Schultz?
They got Brevin Jordan. Yeah, they straight there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they got Cade Stover too. They drafted him. So
I might lean towards Ashton here because of his ability to play interior as well as edge in that 4-3. Yeah.
No. Oh, hold on. Whoa. Princely versatile too, bro. Come on now.
Man, he could put his hand in the ground or stand up.
No. I mean, he could drop.
Bro,
he's not playing
bro. But he's not playing 3. Bro, that's not what we're doing here.
All right, bro. I'm just saying, bro. He's versatile, bro. You talking about a versatile player in Gillette Stadium? I'm talking about Princely, bro. The Prince, bro. The king, the crown. Let's go, bro. That's what I'm saying.
All right. We're going to get him off the board here. We're going to get him off the board right here. The Philly. We're doing it.
Whoa. Okay. Patrick Payton now.
Whoa.
Patrick Payton on the board still.
Wow.
I'm messing with you.
Yo. Wow, bro.
I don't know. We'll see. Princey got some really good tape, bro.
Really good tape,
bro.
Yeah,
he was the best guy on that defense last season. He's
Easily.
transferring over there now, so we'll see. Where's he at now? Ole Miss.
Ole Miss
right now. So
Ole Miss got guys, bro. They got guys, bro. Capital GUYS, bro. Like they're gonna make some noise. They're probably gonna lose a game. They got no business. Yeah, they telling you.
Yeah. But this year, bro, I keep forgetting, bro. This year, you can lose the game you're supposed to lose, bro, and still make it.
True.
Bro.
That's
true.
What
I'm saying? So you got space and opportunity to make a mistake or two.
Oh, the only team that bet not lose is Ohio State. They bet not lose, bro.
Yeah, that schedule. No, sir.
Oregon might get it.
They bet not lose, bro. Yeah. I like Princely to Philly right here.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Patrick Payton.
D-line, receiver, running back, interior offensive line, the top 4 needs here in Dallas.
Princely would have been good for these boys.
I was watching Landon Jackson. Today, bro, and run defense, he's really good there, bro. Like his ability to he protect the edge, set the edge, had the running back take the run inside, and then the tackle radius to tackle the running back for a loss or a short gain. Really like him as a run defender, as a pass rusher. Got some things to work on, but he'll activate his hands. He'll get around the corner. He took advantage of Alabama's left tackle. So I got to see him get some better tackles, bro.
It was 2 of them, bro. It wasn't just one. It was 2 of them. He went through 2 of them boys, bro.
It was that the same left tackle that shut out James Pierce? Was that the same left tackle, bro?
Oh, I don't know. I think they were switching them guys in and out, bro.
Back and out.
Okay. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know, bro.
Well, you know what? We might have to do an investigation and talk about it, bro. Pull up some clips and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Dana makes a good point here regarding Houston's O-line. I do think it's an area that they have made a concerted effort to improve, but you got to be cognizant of waning play and guys not necessarily living up to expectations and so on and so forth. So maybe not a first round thing, but certainly I think Houston probably needs to address it within the first couple of days of the 2025 NFL draft. Stay ahead of it, just like the Eagles, right? When you have a quarterback like that, you want to stay ahead of it. It is literally a quarterback offensive line league. That is what the rules have created here. All right. DKit's comment here regarding the need at the second level in Philadelphia. You're right about that, but
that's
again,
that's
not how he's MO. Now, if a guy like Harold Perkins is out there, do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's really not his MO. I certainly understand. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right. We good with Tez to Dallas?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
All right. That takes us to Buffalo.
You heard your boy Josh Allen threw 3 straight interceptions today, man. I seen it all over the X.
I believe it.
Bro, he got to fix that, man. You got to fix that, man. Like, to me, I had Josh Allen as one of a top 3 quarterback headed into last season. Just the progression he's made, and you know what Josh Allen does with the ball in his hands. But if you're not going to take that, a lot of teams playing that 2-eye safety nowadays, if you're not going to take that check down, those easy yardage, and you're trying to force everything, bro, like, it's not going to work, man. And to me, he's not a top 3 quarterback anymore because of that. So, yeah, he got to fix that.
You know, I understand where you're coming from. I do think that there is, obviously he's a gunslinger, bro. You got a howitzer. So I do think there's at times where he gets a bit too aggressive. I'm not concerned at this point in training camp. Not with him.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You're gonna push the envelope. You're gonna try to get away with certain things. But like you said, you know, you got to rein that back in when the bullets are live. Nick was asking Nick Skirton. Yeah.
Bro.
What about Skirton?
Yeah.
I like him a lot, bro.
Yeah.
I like them hands, bro.
He move a little different, bro. He move a little different, bro. Like I might have to move him up above your boy Patrick Payton, bro. Be real.
I'm good with that, bro.
I ain't mad at that.
I like it, bro.
Yeah.
He got moves on top of moves, bro.
We'll put a pin in that one. What are we doing here at Buffalo? Do we address the line? Do we go skirting? You got Peyton, you got Jackson here, Kenneth Grant.
Yeah, I'm looking probably defensive line.
Defensive line. Yeah,
let's go Nick Skirton then. Let's go Nick Skirton.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Cincy. Oh, this is the
Rutledge.
Tyler Booker. This is Tyler Booker pick.
Tyler Booker. You want to go Rutledge?
Which one you like? Which one you like?
I like Booker better. I like Booker better, but what you saying, Heleno? You know.
Yeah, I like Booker. I like Booker better also.
Okay. All right. This is an easy one for me. It's about keeping Burrow upright. Figure out the rest later.
So
all right.
Here go another team. Just pick best player available, bro.
And who would, I mean, based on these rankings, it's Patrick Payton, but I don't necessarily agree with that. You know, call me biased.
Oh, no. Yeah. I would go Jackson over him.
You are biased, bro. You are biased, bro.
Hey, call me biased, bro.
Hating on Bird, hating on Fisk, hating on Keon Coleman.
The hate is real, bro.
Bro, everybody, bro.
Hey, but I talked up your boy Thomas, though. I was talking up your boy. I didn't even know. I was confusing him with other guys, but that was the guy, bro. I respect his game, bro.
You did.
So what are you thinking here? Do you go and bolster the pass rush opposite Aiden Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Do you get the tackle? Because I think you're going to move Sewell to left tackle, Decker walks. So do you go get a tackle here? Josh Simmons, maybe? What you thinking here? I agree with you, Drew. Best player available, but this team has the luxury of thinking ahead, right? They could be a year early on things. So what do you think they do here at the end?
It's edge or tackle. I think we identified
Mississippi Prasky is and DK are on the Kenneth Grant tip here.
I ain't mad at Kenneth Grant.
Somebody next to DJ
either. Yeah.
Nah, it's either defensive line, offensive line. Trenches.
So the interior, what are we looking at? We got Inch boy there now, DJ Reader, Ali McNeil.
McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Yes,
This is
Yeah.
somebody.
they drafted Mekhi Wingo.
I like
did.
Wingo. Nice
You got
rotational
Kyle
guy.
Pico. You got what is that? Broderick Martin, and you got Levi Uzareki.
They got some decent pieces there in that rotation, but
They do.
Grant might put him over the top though. So
I do
to
like
me,
the idea of offensive tackle though, bro. Like I like that idea better because you say Sewell move to the left side. If Decker's out of there,
I
that's
think
a
Decker's
big
gonna
need
be
for
out.
them boys. That's gonna
You
be a
have
big need
to.
for them boys.
Yeah, I would agree.
The kid said, "Damn, they don't need anything yet. They legit." But I do think they're gonna have a vacancy at tackle. All right, so Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
All right, let's go Josh Simmons right here. Be more. They need a tackle too, but I'm not sure. We talked about Blake Miller last week, if I'm not mistaken. And while there's certainly a lot to like about his game, there's some technique issues, man. That the coaching is a big question mark. Hands low, and the punches is all over the place. So definitely some work need to be done there. But if he cleans it up, I think he has a chance to push his stock up. D-Kit was asking about Takario.
The corner, big corner from Arizona.
Arizona.
Where thought he's moving to safety.
I'm pretty sure we moved on. Yeah, we had him at 109 right now.
So the thought is he's going to get moved to safety, so that may change his trajectory in general. So just not sure if they move him there.
He got ability, D-Kit, but he got work to do. I'm with you. He definitely has work to do, for sure. All right.
Yeah, Blake Miller.
Well, how do we get this Ravens team over the top, bro?
It's edge or tackle. It's defense, pass rusher or offensive tackle. I know you drafted Roger Rosengarten to go opposite Ronnie Stanley. So we'll see how he fares there. But that edge rusher, we've been talking about an edge rusher in Baltimore for a while with Owe. I know they drafted Adisa Isaac over there too. But we need another edge rusher. We need another edge rusher.
They got David Ajabo. He didn't. I mean, is he still in? Like, what's? They kind of took a shot at him. So all right, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go edge, bro.
Who's it gonna be?
Ooh, that's the magic question.
Because I'm looking at these names and I'm thinking, who can come in and immediately make a difference as a pass rusher?
Those guys are more run guys. Peyton's more of a run defender. Landon Jackson's more of a run defender.
It's like you drafting 30th, 30th every year, 29th to 30th every year, bro. So you're not going to get you probably aren't going to get that pass rusher who's going to be able to make an immediate difference. It's one of those guys that has to develop that skill set, and they're not necessarily developing it.
What about your boy from Bama?
The linebacker?
Not Bama. Georgia.
That's the guy.
He's at 125 though. We need to move him up now.
We move him up. I thought we talked about that yesterday.
We moved him up. I moved him up like 100 spots.
I
didn't know I had to move up 150. I didn't know I had to move up 150.
Yeah, you got
no. Jalen Walker, D-Kid, not Mondon. No,
we watched Mondon.
I will not have it.
Deer in the headlights.
Listen, I will not have it.
We watched Mondon picking wrong holes. We watched Mondon on overrunning plays, underrunning plays. Anything dealing with the run, he wasn't available.
Definitely. So and Jalen Walker to me is he's a top 40 guy, bro.
You got him top 40?
That's pull the trigger, bro. He just said it, bro.
We doing it? We doing it?
I'm doing it.
I'm with it, bro.
I'm doing it, bro.
Wow, Jalen Walker. Okay.
What number is he, Headley?
I'm gonna get that fixed.
Number
tonight.
Yeah, we gotta fix
number 11, right?
11, right? 11.
Yeah, number 11.
Yeah. All right, so Jalen Walker.
All right, San Fran, what you doing?
To Baltimore, because we believe Jalen Walker is a guy who can come in and immediately bolster your pass rush. There's some talented guys, interesting skill sets, but they just haven't demonstrated the ability to consistently affect the passer at this point. So it's more of a projection there. So that's the reason behind the Jalen Walker pick here. To the Ravens, we got San Fran and Kansas City to wrap it up, fellas.
San Fran. Offensive line.
We got one. We got one. D Kid ain't looked at D Kid. D Kid, what you talking about, bro? D Kid, go to the Patreon.
Yeah. We talked about him a lot.
Check out the film study.
We did.
Check the film study, baby. Got it.
Yeah, we done located number. Well, Headley located number 11. He stamped them the whole 9, man. Is that your top stamped player?
Yeah, I stamped
Morrison.
Walker,
I think it's Morrison.
Benjamin Morrison and Xavier Watts. I think those are my 3 stamps right now. I need to stamp some more. I got some more coming.
No, bro. We got we got to put a cap on the stamps, bro.
How many stamps?
I don't know, bro. But we can't just be. Hey, listen.
No, we gotta put names on all of these guys, bro, and put it to the masses, bro. Because when they start talking about them 4 or 5 months from now, bro, we gotta show that we stamp these guys, bro.
I'm gonna create a.
You got a database, a stamp database.
Yeah, we and then
you gotta put Mrs. C. Prasky's face on it though. You know what I'm saying? With that hashtag stamp it on it. You feel me?
Stamp it.
Yeah, man.
Stop playing, man.
Stop playing. All right.
Hey,
San Francisco.
Hold on, DK. You can't stand. Is that a 5-star guy? You can't stand 5-star guys. I don't think. Was he?
No 5-star guys. Because I discovered Malachi Starks in 2022, bro. Just saying.
Discovered. Come on, bro. Discovered.
I'm trying to get Will Johnson, bro. Remember? The 5-star rule came, bro. We said, nah, you can't stamp Will Johnson.
Nah. You stamping Martinez? Damian Martinez?
Yeah.
Was that another one? Okay.
Yeah, that was another one.
Damian Martinez.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Them's the rules. Hey, we need to put that on Twitter, bro. If you're stamping your guy, can't be a 5. We need to put rules to this, bro. And just throw it out on social media, bro. I promise you, bro. Anybody out here talking about you stamping guys, 5-star guys can't be stamped, bro. So,
yeah, Sawyer's like diet. I know I believe Sawyer was a 5-star, but I just haven't seen him put it together. He's like diet Sam Hubbard to me, bro. Like
yeah, that's good.
I see flashes from these guys. I don't see consistency. I don't see consistent difference make. I don't see team sliding protection. I don't see it. I don't see it from these guys. And when you have that kind of depth, that kind of talent on the roster, you're going to get a lot of one-on-ones, and they're not winning those consistently enough, in my opinion. That's why I see JT and Sawyer as day 2 guys, round 2 players at this juncture, anyway. All right, I did see a recommendation of Barrett Carter here, but actually we have a Deontay Lawson higher on our board for San Francisco. What you thinking?
Yeah,
or do you go offensive line? Do you go offensive line?
I think offensive line's a need for these boys.
So they went Pooney last year. We saying tackle? Is that what
I like Pooney.
That we're going? Yeah, he's a backup right guard right now.
Yeah, I think you have question marks at tackle. Like how much longer is Trent Williams going to play?
All right.
And then the right tackle position. What did they solve for?
They have Colton McKivitz, and then they have Brandon Parker. Those are terrible options.
Parker is more of a guard to me.
More of a guard.
Those aren't to me. Those aren't long-term solutions.
I think,
and
then the next tackle is not somebody I don't think would be a first-round guy.
Would you? I know we view Jonah as more of an interior guy. Would you roll the dice? Plays tackle, right tackle for Arizona, or would you pivot? Go in a different direction.
I'll probably pivot. Okay. Josh Connery. We looked at him. That's from Oregon, right? Connerly and Cornelius, the other tackle over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about Kenneth Grant here?
I like it.
Kenneth Grant or Landon Jackson for me.
Ooh, that's a good one. Damn.
I hear you, Dana. I just don't think that's where the value is. Dana's right. Dana's right. It's a need. It's a significant need, but I don't think the value is there.
Yeah, currently, unless somebody can raise his stock, like a Jason Marshall.
Right. I moved down, by the way. I moved that guy down.
I know the hate seeps, bro, through the pores. I got it, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, you wanted to move guys up, somebody got to move down, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
I got to figure out how to move Jalen Walker 65 spots. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, somebody got to get moved down. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying. That's what Jason Marshall got to get moved, bro. Any Gators and former Gators, they got to get moved, B.
Come on, bro.
Princely, you got to move Princely down too, then.
No. Chill.
I like Kenneth Grant here. I know Hargrave is still playing at a pretty high level, but he's dealt with some injuries in the interior. There's been some roster attrition here in San Francisco. They paid Armstead instead of Buckner, and now both are no longer in San Francisco. So my vote is for Kenneth Grant.
Helen, when you was watching Landon Jackson, where did you see him more, on the edge or in the
Edge.
interior?
They rush him on the interior on like 3rd and 11, like obvious passing
Like
down.
3rd, right?
Yeah, but I like him at the edge better than the interior. I think the power over the edge. I think how he sets the edge in the run game. I prefer him a lot more on the edge, and like interior, he can rush a passer, but it's something missing from him as a pass rusher, especially on the interior.
D-Kit done got you, Headley. This is Headley's guy too, D-Kit.
That is his guy.
Yeah. D-Kit got you. He beat you to the punch.
You can have him. I could have stamped him, but I didn't do it. But yeah, you could give him D-Kit.
Hey man, you gotta have like 1 stamp a week, bro. That's the rule, bro.
1 stamp a week, bro.
One stamp a week, bro. All right.
That's too many weeks, bro. That's too many weeks, bro. It's too many weeks. Nah, you get 10 players. Figure it out, bro.
10 stamps. That's it.
10 stamps, bro. Figure it out.
That's
bro.
your limit.
10 stamps.
All right, 10 stamps. 10 stamps.
I'm at 5 right now.
I'm leaning. I'm leaning towards. Come on, bro. I'm leaning towards Landon Jackson over Kenneth Grant.
Over Kenneth Grant. All right.
Yeah.
I won't fight you. I won't fight you on it. All right.
Because they got Leonard Floyd at the other edge, and I don't know I don't know. Not sure what that contract.
Well, they drafted the Jackson kid out of USC. I haven't really seen.
Drake.
Yeah, he was an intriguing prospect, but he's dealt with injury, so I can understand why you might go edge here as well. All right, final pick here in our 2025 NFL mock draft preseason version. Chiefs take Grant, ain't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Let's do it. All right, that's gonna do it. You see these nice buttons here, man. Well, why you doing your mock draft? You could just, what I'm saying, right click, go on a new tab and, you know what I mean, subscribe. I like it. All right. Easy. Here are your selections. First overall, Kelvin Banks Jr. to shirt things up for Bryce Young. We want the dynamic Luther Burden. Add him to that receiving core, that young group there in Foxborough. Travis Hunter could do it all. We're anticipating he'll play opposite PS2, but, in a pinch, we might need him to go do some things on the offensive side of the ball, get the ball in his hands. Will Campbell, the second offensive tackle off the board. So that's going to be kind of the Olu Fashional Joe Alt debate. And, of course, Latham, he crashed the party. You know what I'm saying? Fashional actually slid a bit more. But Will Campbell and Kelvin Banks Jr., I think, is going to be a conversation going back and forth. I've heard a number of individuals, at least one individual has Emory Jones over Will Campbell. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. Carson Beck to Tennessee. We don't think Shedeur necessarily will play nice in the sandbox there in Tennessee. So Carson Beck's the pick there, followed by Shedeur to the Giants. Cameron Ward. So a trio of quarterbacks back to back here. And we are bullish. We are bullish on Cam Ward. We'll see what he does in Miami. Will Johnson to Arizona. Benjamin Morrison to the Vikings, and Abdul Carter rounds out the top 10. A lot of talent there, a lot of ability there in the top 10. McMillan slides a little bit. We actually have him as a 3rd-ranked prospect in the class at this juncture. He slides a bit, but he lands in Seattle. I think it's going to be a nice landing spot. I do expect that receiving room to look different in a year or two, right? We're not expecting Lockett back this year, and I do think at some point, DK Lockett will be moving on.
DK Lockett, bro.
DK Lockett. That's what I'm. DK Lockett is his name now, bro. DK Metcalf will be moving on. Malachi Starks to the Colts. First safety in the first round in a good 2-3 years, man. But he is as he's
gonna be as advertised. Yeah, he will be.
He's as advertised. Howard Perkins Jr. to Drew's Bucks here. Another off-ball linebacker. Now I know what's his name? Was it it was Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell 2 drafts ago went in the first round. Only off-ball linebacker to go in the first round. I actually think Edrin Cooper is a better player than Jack Campbell. He goes in the second round this past season, but Harold Perkins Jr. could do it all. He could do it all. When he entered the collegiate ranks, he was an edge rusher. He's an undersized player. He's only about 220. He'll probably be about 225 by the time draft time comes around. I think off-ball linebacker with the ability to blitz and play in space, get in coverage, get in those passing lanes. I think he can do it all. He could be a special player at the next level. Deion Walker slides a little bit, but we love it. We love the landing spot here in Pittsburgh. Him and Keanu Benton, that's problems, bro. That's problems up front. Mason Graham reunites with his coach there, and with the Chargers, Jabbar Muhammad to man the corner opposite Tyson Campbell in Jacksonville. Emory Jones, of course, Cleveland has had a lot of injuries along their offensive line, so Jones comes in to help stabilize that. We would imagine day one. I see a scenario where Conklin and Jedrick Wills are out, bro. I can see a scenario where neither of them are back in Cleveland after this year. So Emory Jones was the pick there. There's your guy Thomas out of Florida State. I think he's really going to turn some heads this year. Talented player. A lot of different players played in that secondary this past season, but he, despite some of the upperclassmen doing their thing and helping themselves, this is the guy that I thought stood out the most. I thought in his opportunities, he flashed the highest upside. Isaiah Bond, D-Kit's guy, lands in New York opposite Garrett Wilson. James Pierce, again, a little bit of a fall here, but I think this is a good landing spot opposite Montez Sweat. Should get a lot of one-on-one opportunities. Michael Williams to help out along that defensive front there in Atlanta. Tyleek Williams, big time player here for Ohio State. Again, a lot of people talk about Jack Sawyer and JT the edges, but Tyleek is probably the best player along that defensive line there in Ohio State. The only one that we consider a first-round pick, just based on, chronologically. Darrell Porter Jr. to Green Bay, Ashton Gelati to Houston. He's a player that I think is really intriguing because, of course, he's a 4-3 edge, but his best snaps actually come when he's playing 4-eye or 3 technique. So he's going to give you a little bit of flexibility up there, depending on how you want to deploy things up front. Princely to the Eagles. Of course, the Eagles, they, waves of pass rushers. They keep the offensive line loaded. This is very much on brand for the Eagles here. Tess Johnson, Dallas is going through what I would think is a rebuild. I think we're looking at a rebuild here in Dallas. Nick Skirton, there's the movement skills and physicality from Nick Skirton I think would be welcome here in Buffalo. Tyler Booker, this is your top interior offensive lineman in the class. No brainer here to Cincinnati. Josh Simmons likely will be your right tackle as Penei Sewell moves over to left tackle. I'm expecting Taylor Decker probably, go for a pretty hefty price in free agency next year. Jalen Walker is the name. And Headley, you stamped Jalen Walker. He's the guy that kept on showing up from a pass rush perspective here in Georgia. As we've seen over the years, last several seasons, a lot of talent, a lot of NFL talent going to the league. The nature of the defense that Kirby Smart plays doesn't necessarily always give guys the opportunity to go and attack. There's a lot of two-gapping. There's a lot of, splitting of snaps because, of course, you want to keep all that talent, right? You want to keep everybody happy. But when Jalen Walker got his opportunity, he demonstrated what he can do and get after the passer. Landon Jackson to San Francisco to bolster the defensive line, man the edge, and then Kenneth Grant to Kansas City. The rich get richer there with the 32nd overall pick. So I like it. Obviously, we expect this to continue to change. Obviously, we have a full season of football to get under our belts and study, but very intriguing mock draft here, preseason mock draft. We love the support and the contributions from the audience. Dana D. Kidd, Mr. C. Prasky, appreciate you guys. We will be rolling out two things. Two things are going to be coming your way on the Patreon, as I mentioned. If you do a mock draft, you join our Patreon, take a screenshot of that mock draft, send it to us, and we'll review it live on this show. All right, second half draft show, as well as actually may bring you on to the live stream so you can defend your picks, real time. So we're really looking forward to those of you who take advantage of that. And that NC college game is calling my name, Headley. It's calling my name, man.
Get it, bro. I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? We got to have something real colorful associated with the new college game out. So look forward to that as well.